You've seen the thumbnails all over YouTube. Make $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 a month with AI. I've been working in IT for over 10 years. I use AI every day. So I have a little bit of an understanding what's possible. So let's analyze one of those videos. So we have here this guy, Shane Hummus, over 1.4 million subscribers. So I'm sure he's spilling the beans for us. So let's go for the first side hustle.
Hustle number one, we're going to start with the AI travel agency.
AI travel agency? Look, I mean, the whole business of travel agencies died like 20 years ago because everybody has now booking.com, Airbnb, Skyscanner and stuff on their phone. So you can do everything from the comfort of your phone. 30 years ago, you had to go to a travel agency, to book your hotel, the flights, and this and that. So why? So you're doing a vacation with your family. How crazy is that? Okay, he's talking about his own stuff. Blah, 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 blah.
Cannot afford a $60,000
okay, he's showing.
But they would absolutely pay $500 to tens of thousands.
Okay, so he's saying here, so luxury agencies charge $50,000 to book your travel. I mean, look, I'm sure there are some, for Bill Gates and Elon Musk that need like security guards and private jets. Yes, maybe there are a handful of luxury agencies who charge $50,000 for booking a travel, but guess what? They've been probably doing it for 20 years, and I don't think you have the number of Elon Musk or Bill Gates on your phone, so you can compete with them. So yeah, and then he's saying like, okay, so you can charge with your cloud-powered itinerary service, so your travel agency service, $500 to $5,000. The biggest problem with this is a travel agency takes a lot of responsibility. They book it for you. Guess what? Cloud cannot book it for you. So you, like he says here, you can only do the travel initiary. But guess what? Everyone can do this since 2023. It has nothing to do with Claude. Even your free ChatGPT can do this, and the whole point of a travel agency, it's not only that the business died, it was not an easy business. Like imagine you have a client missing a bus to the airport and he misses his flight. Good luck. You have your client calling at 3 a.m. in the morning from Colombia trying to catch his new flight, right? It's nobody would pay you $5,000 just for a text-based travel plan. Like, no way in hell.
Dollars for a custom itinerary, and most travelers cannot afford a $60,000 quote, but they would absolutely.
Nobody would charge. No.
Pay $500.
Okay, let's move on to the next side hustle.
Service. With Claude, you can build that for them. All right, side hustle number 2 is the dating profile.
Oh my God!
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I mean, I'm sure there are people who made money writing dating profiles, but this was like 10, 20 years ago. Because, before the era of apps, dating profiles were on a website. And the only thing you had on a website, was your resume. So you had to write a lot of text in your dating profile. Now on Tinder, Bumblebee, or how they're called, it works completely different. You go like through a wizard. They ask you, what is your interest? Hiking, food, how often do you work out? What are you looking for? A one-night stand or a marriage? You go through a wizard. You don't write your dating profile anymore. So this might have worked in a parallel universe, okay? But not in 2026, bro.
Okay, so this one that I have to include because it's one of those side hustles that sounds completely stupid.
Yes, it is completely stupid.
Time you hear it, And then you look at the numbers in your job. Yes. Did you know that there are people who have multi-million-dollar businesses literally just writing dating profiles for people?
Yes, probably one person.
I'm not making this up. There's a guy named Josh.
Yeah, like I said. Oh yeah, there's this guy, Josh.
2009.
Yeah, like I said, he's doing it since 2009, 17 years ago. So, I mean, you can build a business for 17 years washing dishes, like it's, like I said, like 10 years, 20 years ago, it was a completely different business.
He is personally overseeing the creation of.
Nah, it's horrible. You would never make money with this. Ever. Next side hustle.
Side hustle number 3, YouTube script writing and creative direction.
I mean, considering how terrible those side hustles are so far, I actually think he hired somebody. No, look, this guy has like 1.4 million subscribers, which means he has a whole team behind it. He's not going to charge some random guy from the interwebs for $500 to create a YouTube video script for an audience of 1.4 million people. Okay, it's BS. And even if you target smaller content creators that have like 20,000, 50,000 subscribers, they don't have the money to pay $1,000 for YouTube script, okay, because they're just starting out. So once again, complete BS. Okay.
Side hustle number 4.
The
Faceless YouTube channel.
Yeah, the Faceless YouTube channel. I mean, this is the number one side hustle people trying to sell on YouTube, but nobody has a Faceless YouTube channel they actually make money with. The problem with the Faceless YouTube channel is, YouTube banned a lot of them recently. And it's just the competition is fierce. But, like I said, I think with generative AI, you can still make some money.
Now, this is where things get really juicy. Faceless YouTube.
Okay, next one.
Funnel and VSL
I know. I want to check which examples he gives.
These are not the infographics show.
Oh my God. He shows the infographics show. You see, this is such an idiotic example because the infographics show is freaking amazing. They have like almost 16 million subscribers. But guess what? They've been making videos for I think over a decade. Okay, way before AI. And guess what? Their videos from 5 years ago, where AI was not mainstream, and right now they look exactly the same. Why? Because they're not using AI. Watch any of the infographics show videos, and they show you in the beginning that all their voice and everything is made manually, not AI. So he's just cherry picking the biggest faceless YouTube channel that has over 10 years of experience. Like, oh yeah, you can do the same. It's bullshit. Okay, what is his second example? Oh, no. Fern. I love Fern. They make amazing CGI documentaries. I love them. They're super high quality. But guess what? They're putting in weeks of hard work into the videos. And guess what? They have been doing it way before AI. And like the videos from 5 years ago look exactly the same like now. So either they don't use any AI or just, a little bit help with AI writing the script or this and that, but still a lot of manual labor. And I can guarantee you that even if you're good with AI, you won't be replicating the quality that Fern produces because those are professional CGI artists.
And my client Liz.
Oh, my client. Okay, moving to the next one. Okay.
And now back
he's selling a course, of course.
All right, the next side hustle is sales funnel and VSL.
Sales funnel and VSL. VSL is, I think, video sales letter. I mean, once again, it's just a text-based thing you can put on ChatGPT. It has nothing to do with cloud AI, coding, or generative AI. Nobody's going to do it. And so a salesperson who has been selling online on ClickBank for 5 years, 10 years, he's going to hire some random guy for a script? No, man, no. Guess what? They can all use ChatGPT themselves. Okay, moving on to the next one.
Charge $5,000 for a good sales page. What used to take a good copywriter,
Yeah.
or you can charge $5,000, deliver it in 40 hours, and the client is also is LinkedIn ghostwriting for executives.
LinkedIn ghostwriting for executives. Holy moly. I mean, first of all, LinkedIn is a dying platform. It's just hella boring. People pretending to do business. And another LinkedIn ghostwriting for executives. So an executive from a multi-million-dollar company will just let some random teenager posts write the posts for him. The whole, like imagine the PR disaster. Something, the whole world is watching what a CEO does, and it can backfire. The company can lose millions of dollars in PR damage if there's something wrong. So nobody would hire this. This makes no sense.
Now, this might be one of the biggest sleeper opportunities.
No, it's the most dumbest thing ever. Okay, moving into the next one.
3 clients is a real living. 5 clients is rich.
Yeah, so you get rich if you find 5 idiotic executives. That makes sense. And also, in every of the side hustle, he never tells you how to get clients, which is the most difficult part, but whatever. Okay, AI children's books on Amazon KDP. Like I said, there is a chance with generative AI. I think we are still early. You can still squeeze out some money. But let's see how his plan looks like.
Now, passive income is your thing. This next is no inventory.
Okay, you see, there's already everything wrong with it. This guy, let me tell you, I don't want to be offensive, but this guy has no freaking idea what AI is. Somebody wrote the script for him, and the person who wrote the video script for him has also no clue about AI. Because look at this, we're in 2026 and he tells you to illustrate with Midjourney, okay? Nobody has been using Midjourney since 2024. Okay, Midjourney is the GOAT. Okay, like in 2023, 2024, early 2025, that was the place to go to generate images. But guess what? In 2026, even already in 2025, we've been using Nano Banana from Google. It's amazing. Everybody's using it to generate images, illustrations. Grok Imagine is also not bad. ChatGPT's image generating tool is also pretty good. I'm sorry, Midjourney is already 2 years old. So like I said, this guy has no freaking clue. And also like the time estimates. Oh, right, Cloud. It takes 1 day of work. That's actually the easiest part. It takes maybe 3 hours of work to get a good script for a children's book. And then Illustrate, 1 day of work. No, you got it wrong here. Even with the most modern tools, I mean, it would take you 2-3 days to create matching illustrations with your script and everything to get together, right? Because that's the most difficult part. A book, you need to combine all those elements, the writing and the illustration. So yeah, it makes nothing make sense. Uploading, just 30 minutes of work. Oh my God. And then royalties forever. You get royalties monthly forever. Yeah, if somebody actually buys your book forever. So yeah, I'm calling BS on that. So here's the biggest problem. Amazon KDP is exactly like Amazon Marketplace. If you have a product, you're selling, you have thousands of reviews, Amazon will put you on top. So same with Amazon KDP. There are people who make thousands of dollars per month with Amazon KDP. But guess what? They started already 10 years ago and they have thousands of reviews, hundreds of successful books. So that's why Amazon ranks them at the top. You starting at 0, you ain't gonna sell 0 because nobody's gonna find your book. Nobody's gonna see your book. Okay? So you're not gonna sell anything. If you're good in marketing, you have to waste $5,000 in marketing to get $5,000 in book sales. So you break even, but you increase your ranking. And then if you make more books, maybe you have a chance. But most people, I'm telling you, lose money with Amazon KDP or break even because it's an unfair system. And guess what? The royalties are horrible. Amazon takes a huge cut. It's the same like Amazon has also this print on demand program. Guess what? One of your t-shirts sells, I think you get like $1 or 70 cents for a t-shirt. I mean, it's totally not worth it.
There is just a 24-page book about
okay, next one.
Months, and it's specifically perfect if you want a high ticket months, and it's specifically perfect Canva, and you upload it to KDP. Second rate is course creation as a service.
Course creation as a service. Okay, that one actually I like because creating a course, no AI model can just make me a course on animals or how to keep a snake or something like this. AI can't do this yet because still the LLMs, they only understand, do you want to generate a picture or generate text? There's like no AI that can create you a full course because you need to stitch it all together. So there's still a lot of manual work involved, which is kind of good because there's not much competition. Because writing a YouTube script, you can just put it in ChatGPT, right? Nobody would pay you for this because it's just so simple. Everybody can do it itself. Course creation, it would work. Like I said, everywhere where generative AI is involved, you could make money. So I give this one actually a pass. Okay, let's see the next one.
So number 8 is the one I think that's cool. Side hustle number 9 is a B2B newsletter writing.
Once again, just a simple text-based writing prompt, which everyone can do since 2023, bro. This video was posted 2 weeks ago. Okay, nobody would pay for this, right, man.
So if you want the kind of side hustle that pays you every single month, you can find something like copywriting, newsletter writing, for food. So the B2B newsletter market is on absolute fire. Substack creators.
Okay, so you're telling me you have 200,000 subscribers on Substack, but you never heard of ChatGPT and can't just write it yourself? Guess what? The hardest part of getting those subscribers on Substack and Beehive and this and that is the marketing. How do they get their subscribers? Is from running a Twitter channel that has, or X, how you call it now, that has like 100,000, 200,000 followers. Okay, then you sell them the Substack or the Beehive. That's the hard part. Writing the newsletter, that's the easy part, right? That's just a cherry on top, right? Getting the following, getting a big X account, that's the difficult part. So, sorry, nobody's hungry for writers because they all can use AI themselves and they already did the hardest part. Just writing some content in a text-based newsletter with some picture, that's the easy part. And nobody's gonna pay you good money for doing the easy part.
Creators and even corporate newsletters, right? They're all hungry for.
Okay, so this was number 9, so there should be number 10.
The next side hustle is a resume and LinkedIn optimization service.
Oh, LinkedIn again. Resume. Like, bro, you just open Google Docs, write in your experience, your job experience, and your education. That's it. Your resume is finished. You don't even need AI with that. Like, I don't get it. And then LinkedIn optimization service. Once again, LinkedIn, like, come on, man. You can't even write. You need to be in a network. You need to be a friend, this and that. I'm just like, what is this LinkedIn? And like, not only that, like the people know how to do it themselves. So my verdict is 2 of the side hustles he presented there involved some kind of generative AI, which are okay. My favorite was the course creation service. That might actually work, but it involves a lot of manual labor, putting all those stuff together into a course. So that would work. But 8 of the 10 side hustles he presented are just like prompts on ChatGPT. You don't need cloud. And I'm sorry, everyone can do this already since 2023. Do you think you could make money with any of those side hustles? Let me know in the comments below.